close games have been
Yeah.
a theme for your team this season. What impressed you most about the desperation that was on display in the end?
I thought we were real good until about, we had a shift there, 5 or 6 minutes left to go in the third period. That'll make the video tomorrow. But other than that, it was similar to the last game. And that I think the chances will be fairly heavily skewed to our side. They got a few breaks and finished on them. And so those are important games for us to be able to close out. Got some really good performances again from the Barkov line. It's good that the special teams, and we haven't had a night, I don't think yet, where it's probably just special teams at the end, because we couldn't finish in the 5-on-5 department, but our penalty kill was outstanding, and we got 2 in the power play. So those guys need that feeling coming off the ice that they were the difference in the game, and they haven't had that in tandem together, so that was the most important thing for us.
2 goals for 2 primaries for Sam. Really nice game.
Yeah, that's just his game. I mean, he's got this great balance of intensity, and then other times just thinking his way, finding holes, and he's got such great hands around the net. I'm happy for him because he's worked hard to get himself to that point.
I think on the road now, but 6-1 at home this season. How much do you like how this team has defended this barn early on?
We've been pretty darn good defensively, I think, in here. Haven't had a night that we traded too much. So even the Van game that we did lose that game, it's 3-3, late in the game. So when we came back in that one, comfortable at home. We've got enough depth. I think that there is a bit of advantage for us with matchups where you roll Barkov out, so that helps. And then having Sam back just gives us more depth down the middle.
I know you're primarily worried about your team, but how do you sort of assess from afar what Bedard has done to this?
It's got an unbelievable release, right? His ability to change angles, because the goals that he scored against us were not great angle goals, but they're still good shots. I mean, really good shots. And he changes the angle, so he's hard to read. He's going to score an awful lot of those.
Are you glad you're done playing against him this year?
Well, I think, in truth, if they were in our division, you would understand the game better. Part of what you deal sometimes with the Western Conference is you don't truly understand the game that you're going to play. So that was similar, right? We had an awful lot of chances. Their goalie made some really good saves. We missed some really good chances, then boom, it's in the back of your net. So over time, you would learn to kind of adjust to the style. Fortunately, we don't have to anymore.
Guys are used to playing at 7 p.m., obviously, a 1 o'clock start, the body clock all being different. How much was getting that first one very, very early? How much did that help you get into the groove?
I mean, I guess it's important that we score, but it's not like we were 6 minutes in and tentative at that point. Like, I liked our first period. Like, we were good. I mean, we had, I think we had the chances 10-3. So it was a good first. We came out right. I think we played one in Winnipeg, and we came out right in the first period in that one too. So I think afternoon games, I know coaches love them, right? You get home at a reasonable hour. We get to fly to the West Coast at a reasonable hour. So we could do this.
And looking at the games you've got seems pretty well spread out. You got the San Jose Tuesday, then the back-to-back LA, then you're back here.
First one of the year, so the back-to-back is, I guess we're pretty used to that going on the West Coast. But now that it's over and the good guys won, having to be able to fly to the West Coast after a game prior to and have a day to kind of get used to it out there, that'll be good for us.
And you'd follow with 5 straight wins here. I mean,
yeah,
you've been playing pretty well on this ice.
Yeah, it's a good place for us. Like, I think the building's good. The crowd's good, right? There's no away fans now. It's all Panther fans, and you can feel it.
1 o'clock on a Sunday, and
pretty good crowd. Yeah, really good. Yeah, really good. So we're hopeful we keep building it. But the fans will drive your hockey team during part of the year. You get fatigued and you get behind it a little bit, and having your home crowd there, a real advantage. So we want to clearly just grind it to make the playoffs every year. You have to have a good home record. You have to be good at home.
And any update just since yesterday? I know on
No,
or anything.
No, we'll take them. We'll skate them full tomorrow, and then we'll turn it over to the doctors.
What were your impressions of Sam Bennett and his return?
Yeah, really, really good. Physical, so he doesn't change his game a whole lot. He drives that line. I know they didn't score 5-on-5, but they had a whole lot of opportunity out there, and they were playing in the right end, and he got a big hit early, and that's kind of Sam's back.
You gotta go. Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, then.